Hello everyone, my name is Moy and I hope you're all good. So today I actually have a video shoot and I decided to film a get ready with me so you guys can see how I do my hair and my makeup for the shoot. I have a very specific look that I have to do, which is a smoky eye and a red lip and my curly hair. I'm not a makeup artist and I am not a hairstylist, but a lot of people ask me about my makeup and hair, so I decided to show you guys what I do and how I get my makeup and my hair done. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. Let's go. So I moisturized my skin and I also put some lip balm on my lips. I'm starting with my brows, filling them in with my Jordana brow pencil. Guys, my eyebrows give me the most anxiety out of my entire makeup routine. And I think it's because it took me such a long time to really figure out how to do my brows properly. My eyebrows are not identical. Comment down below if your eyebrows are twins or sisters. Now I'm using my LA Girl concealer to clean up under my brows. I have not had my brows waxed or shaped since probably right before the lockdown. So I have a lot of stray hairs and it's gonna take a little work to get a clean line under my brow. I know that eyebrows have been a topic for discussion for some time because not everybody likes this method of doing brows. But at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to the individual. You know, you're doing your makeup for you most times. And whatever you think looks good on your face, then by all means go for it. I like to use a kabuki brush just to blend out that concealer onto my eyelid after I conceal my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. And as I was saying before, if this doesn't work for you, then figure out what does. Not everybody has the same face, not everybody likes the same things, and just explore and try new things, try different things and figure it out. So now I'm using my Becca primer to prime my skin. This is not my everyday primer, but because I know I'm going to be under a lot of lights and probably sweating, this primer is the best option for me, at least, to really hold my makeup together and ensure that I don't get oily during my shoot. So I'm going right in with my foundation. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. And I'm using a kabuki brush to just blend that all over my face. I know a lot of people like doing their eyeshadow before their foundation. I've tried both ways and I prefer doing my foundation first. So I'm actually going to use that same foundation with my flat brush and clean up the top of my brow. I don't like using concealer above my eyebrows because it leaves like a halo around my brow that I don't like. So I just use my foundation. And once I'm done doing that, I'm going to use my kabuki brush and blend everything into my forehead. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm using the same LA Girl concealer that I used under my brow, and I'm putting that in the innermost corner of my under eye without taking it too far out to my cheekbones. I'm also going to use that same concealer and take it down the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going in with a darker shade of concealer. This is the Shape Tape, and I'm putting that over the LA Girl. I like to mix these two concealers under my eye, and I'm going to put that on my forehead and on my chin. While my concealer dries, I'm going to go in with my contour, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer again. Now I'm going to contour a little darker than I usually do because I know I'm going to be under a lot of bright lights. I want to make sure that the shadows fall exactly where they need to fall, and my contour can be seen under these bright lights. So yes, my contour will be a bit darker than usual. I like letting my concealer dry down a little bit because I've noticed that I get more coverage and less creasing. So now I'm going to go in and blend my concealer out. I'm going to take it down to the corner of my nostril and over my eyelid as well. Now I'm setting my concealer with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I don't bake my concealer. I apply my powder and I blend it in gradually. And then I apply another layer of powder and just leave it probably for like 10 seconds and then blend that in as well. My under eyes tend to dry out a lot when I bake, so I've stopped doing that. And of course I'm putting that setting powder everywhere I put concealer. So down my nose, my forehead, and on my chin. So I'm also going to set my contour. This powder is also from Sasha Cosmetics. I'm using that powder on the area that I used my cream contour, and I'm also taking it around my forehead and under my jawline. And I'm going to also use this powder to contour the sides of my nose. So after I'm done contouring, I'm going in with my MAC pressed powder just to bring everything together. I'm blending in that second layer of setting powder under my eyes and also blending out my contour around my face. And I know you guys probably have seen me doing this a lot throughout this video, but I'm sure any makeup artist will tell you, if you feel like you've blended too much, blend a little more. I'm taking some setting powder and I'm just carving out under my contour just to create a sharper line and a more defined cheekbone. So now I'm starting with my eyes, and I'll be using the Carissa Canning Dessert palette in my crease, and then I will be using the Morphe 35F palette on my lids. I'm not really good at giving you guys the play-by-play of what I'm doing on my eyes right now, so I'm just going to let you guys watch. I forgot to spray my face, so this is me spraying my setting spray, and I used the Urban Decay All Nighter. You know, similar to my brows, black eyeshadow is something that always gave me anxiety, because usually when I used it, it would be an absolute mess. But I think I've gotten the hang of it, and you know, there are so many different ways to do a smoky eye. Personally, I feel like just going in with that black shadow is the fastest way, and at this point I was running so late for my shoot, so if you cannot tell, I was in rush mode. At this point, I'm just going back in with the brushes that I've used before without adding any more product and blending out all my shades just to make sure that everything is seamless and there are no harsh lines. So I've mentioned the things that give me anxiety when it comes to doing my face. Now let me show you guys one of the things that I'm absolutely addicted to. I cannot do my face without an inner corner highlight. It's just, it just doesn't work for me. I have to highlight the inner corners of my eye. So now I'm taking my liquid liner, and this is the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to attempt to create identical wing liners on my eyes. Wish me luck. So now I'm just taking a smaller blending brush, and I'm using the same shades I used on my eyelid. My transition shade and a little bit of that black eyeshadow as well, and I'm blending those out under my eyes as close as possible as I can get to my waterline. And here comes my mascara face. I've seen so many memes making fun of women and how we look when we put on mascara. Comment down below if you can put your mascara on with your mouth closed. I went ahead and applied my first lash off camera, so now I'm going in with my second lash. I got these from Kenzie Beauty, and I really love their lashes. They are very durable and they last really long. Every time I do my face, I cannot seem to get over how lashes elevate your look. Like, you go from wow to wow. Okay guys, let's get into this wig and let's do it quickly because as I mentioned, I am late. This is going to have to be a bit of a rush job. What was I doing? What were we doing, guys? Where did the time go? So I'm going to use my Got2b Glued styling gel and apply one layer of that around my hairline where the lace is going to be laid. I'm not applying a lot because I don't plan to leave this wig on after my shoot. Usually if I plan to leave my units on, I apply 2 to 3 layers of that gel. So I've let that gel dry down a bit and now I'm just trying to line up that lace with my hairline and try to get it stuck. So now I'm just going to use my silk head wrap and tie down my hairline. I found this to be such a valuable step when it comes to installing my lace front wigs because it really helps to melt that lace and to, you know, create that illusion of a flawless hairline. Now I'm using my Lotta Body Mousse and I'm running that all throughout the unit just to define my curls, and also I'm trying to decide whether I want a center part or a side part. Ultimately I decided to go with a center part. Now I'm going back to my face and I'm just going to highlight. I'm highlighting my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And at this point, guys, I realized how late I really was and I could not continue filming. I am so sorry. This is the final look. I just added my Sacha Lip Velvet and I sprayed my setting spray one more time. So I am so sorry I had to rush you guys off at the end of this video, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'll see you in my next video.